Good evening, one and all. Well, this is quite literally the moment that we all have been waiting for, isn't it? I mean, there's a reason why we are all here. We are all here because we believe in the growth. We believe in learning. Come on, drop it in the chat. Which city are you tuning in from? I want to know. Come on, drop it in. Meanwhile, let me just make sure that this particular recording is being, this particular meeting is streamed live in YouTube. For those who are missing out, well, obviously, we don't want to really create kind of a ruckus for them, right? We want everybody to be a part of the show. Okay. So we got Mysore, we got Gujarat. Okay, where else? Okay, Sendua, Chennai, Thane, great, Mumbai, Pune, Dubai. Okay, this is good. Balaghat, perfect. Okay, now, why are we here, people? We are here. Why did I ask you, first of all, for all the details? I mean, just think about it, okay? We are all in different parts of the planet, literally. I mean, Kadisha ma'am is joining us all the way from US. Can you imagine that? We are all connected through technology. So can we all give a huge round of applause to technology right now? Yeah, the fact that we are connected, the fact that we are learning at the comfort of our home, at our fingertips, right? Crazy. Okay, now before we get started, a couple of rules straight up, okay? The first thing, I want you to make sure that you've got a notepad and pen ready so that you can take up massive notes. You're going to be blessed with a lot of aha moments. And every time you do, I'm going to make sure that you are literally taking down all those notes. Number two, I want you to keep yourself hydrated. Number three, I want you to play full out with me. What do I mean by that? Play full out as in, you got to make sure that you are taking notes. And when I'm asking you some questions, you're putting it up in the chat and also answering with me in the polls. Okay, so I hope I can get that particular commitment from you. Now, that's all that you need for today's session. Okay, if you are committed to this, just type C in the chat box. Let me see how many committed people do we have here. I'm going to be locking the meeting room very soon, waiting for a few more people to hop in, and then we'll be rocking it. Okay, just look at that chat firing up. Amazing, great to have you all here. So let's get started. Now, see, this particular session is very close to my heart. It was back in 2007. I was in class 7, and I was asked by my teacher, a class teacher, that Suryadeep, you need to walk up to the stage and you need to speak. I said, sir, I've never done this in my life. I don't even know anything other than Bengali. In fact, there's a joke that I always say that I very valiantly knew 3 languages: Bengali in English, Bengali in Hindi, Bangla in Bengali. That's it. But somehow you still have to walk in front of the school and speak in the assembly. So I walked up there. And then I said, good morning, everyone, followed by pin drop silence. I couldn't even speak properly. All I know was suddenly the entire school started laughing. So I thought maybe my good morning itself had such a fantastic charm. So I stood out of the podium to bend and receive the applause, only to realize I had urinated in my pants. That was my first ever experience in public speaking. Now this went on. I promised myself I'm going to literally do any possible thing, but I'm not going to speak. But then something crazy happened. Something that completely transformed my life. And it is that something that I'm going to be sharing today with you all. Not just sharing, giving you practical tips on how it worked for me. And if it has worked for me right now, each and every one of you present here, it's going to work for you as well. Okay, so let's get started. I got this sensational gift for you all, which is called as the mind map. Now, I'm not someone who loves in PPTs and stuff. I'm more of a mind map person. Now, the reason how my life changed once and for all was because of this one reason. I decided to voice out. Now, what are the things that we will be covering today? Let's go one by one. The first thing, you see, everything started out for me because I started speaking. It's called vivacious speaking. Then I realized if speaking has been working wonders for me, I need to make it as a priority to share my learnings with the whole world. How many people present here right now have shared some perspective, some message, some learning from their life with their family members? Type I in the chat box. Let me see. Just type I in the chat box. Could be your parents, could be your friends, something that you've learned. Just look at that I flowing, right? Each and every one of us at some point of time have done it, isn't it? So I just decided, let me just try to reach out to more and more people, just sharing my learnings, talking about my mistakes. And then I realized, okay, if I'm doing this, how about taking it to the next level? How about reaching to the global audience, somewhere around 7 billion people. Well, not really 7 billion. How about 35 million? And that's when the whole idea to share my message across this platform called TEDx came into the picture. How many people here want to speak on TEDx at some point of time? Type T in the chat box. Let's see. Type T in the chat box. Yes. Okay, there you go. So many upcoming TEDx speakers in the house. That's so great to see. Okay. But then I decided, let's not stop here. Let's take it to the next level. I've learned a lot of things, and I'm going to bring it down together. Practical learnings, practical stories, lessons from the stories that I've been through, my experiences literally. And let me create an online course. Now, whenever I'm sleeping, I'll tell you, I do not have a 9-to-5 job. I do not have a 9-to-5 job. It is just me sharing my messages and learnings through courses that is helping me earn. Now, how many present here want to do the same, want to share their knowledge for value? That's it. I wouldn't even call it money. Knowledge for value. Just type V in the chat box. Let's see. Yeah, V. Those who want to share their knowledge for value. There you go. Yeah, got so many active participants in the house. Great. So good to see you all. I mean, powerful, fire. I'm going to take a couple of names here. Babalu, I got Bhushan sir, Hari sir, Gopinath sir. Okay, Diksha. So good to see you all. Shogoto, Kadisha ma'am. Okay, Gurleen. Great. It's amazing. Arush is here. Great. Fantastic. Kalyan. Okay, there you go. Good to see you all. Okay. Now let's go step by step. Here's the entire session, how it's going to be dealing with. I'm going to be telling you the story and also the lesson that I learned and how you can do the same as well. Let's go one step at a time. The first was my journey as a speaker. Now in this, I remember I told you about that class 7 story, right? Class 7 story. Growing up throughout my teenage, after that episode, I hit depression, but I didn't really know how to come out of it. Okay. Had absolutely no idea, because every single time I want to even speak to someone, my legs would shake, my voice would choke. I would look at a girl and I would just somehow feel completely unconscious. All these crazy things would happen with me. But then I just couldn't figure out, I just couldn't understand, how can I really turn the entire table around? I just asked myself, how can I really dive deep and how can I learn? And then one fine day, I was going through my phone and I watched this wonderful platform called TEDx. Okay, how many people have watched TEDx Talks? Come on, give me an I in the chat box. Yeah, you watched at least one TEDx talk in your life. Great. Fire. This is good. Okay. What happened is, when I started going through TEDx Talks, I just decided, well, these people are doing such a great job. When I did a research on a couple of them, I realized, my God, the fact that they are being invited across the planet to share their message, that is so powerful. That is itself their income. Now, I had finished my school. I had went into college. All throughout my school life, I've never had a single friend. When I went to college, I thought college life will be much better, but college was also hell. My batchmates would taunt and insult me. My seniors, even my juniors, would just wish me a good morning, sir. That's how we wish each other in the medical school, medical college. But behind my back, look at the way he's dressing. Look at the way he speaks. I started getting depressed. I started completely burning down. And then until this point, 2019, December, we all go through all those YouTube ads, Facebook ads, Instagram ads, right? So when I was watching a YouTube video, suddenly an ad popped up. Would you like to learn this one skill that can completely change your personal and professional life to the next level? And that skill is called as public speaking. And that was when I purchased a bundle of online courses on public speaking. Not just that, I started investing in every possible skill at hand, investing in Udemy, investing in Skillshare. How many people present here have bought Udemy courses? Type U in the chat box. Let's see. Type U in the chat box if you've purchased Udemy courses. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Really, so good. Okay. Now, I purchased a lot of Udemy courses. I purchased those entire public speaking bundles. And then I simply started going through and I just realized, well, I'm learning a lot. The fact that I'm learning a lot, what I started doing is, I started not just learning through the videos, I started practicing in a closed private Facebook group. And every single time I was posting a video, someone or the other will like, someone or the other will comment. In that group, a lot of people will receive so many comments, so many likes. I will not receive too many likes, too many comments. This brings me to another question right now. How many of you, I want to launch this poll and very, very carefully listen to the question and answer this, okay? How many of you do not even make videos or do not even share your story just because you fear whether anybody is even interested in listening to me or not? Click on A. Click on B. No. I don't share my message because of some other reason. Yeah. Come on, just answer that poll. Come on, honest. I want honest answers. You do not share your message because you feel that, okay, who will even listen to me? Who will even listen to me? Or you do not choose to share your message because of some other reason. Some other reason could be like, I'm stressed out, or I'm not perfect, I'm not grammatically correct, and all those things. Come on, let's see. Yeah, I'm waiting for some more. Come on, you have to participate full out, right? We all committed, right? So let's share the results. And well, we got an even Stevens in the house. Okay, 50% people, they are fearful because of what will other people think. 50% some other reason. Good, crazy. What I did is I simply took it in a different direction altogether. Think about it for a moment. If I give you a stage, and there are 50 people in front of you, the entire 50 people are going to listen to you, and then they are going to applaud. How will you feel? Good? Bad? Just type G in the chat box if you feel good. Yeah, in that case. Now, the moment I fixed that entire mindset, I realized every video that I was making was getting 70 views, 80 views, 100 views, which means 100 people have spent their valuable time to go through your content, and you are at the comfort of your home. That little moment completely shifted my entire paradigm in terms of making more videos. How many people right now here got a bulb on moment? Just type BO in the chat box. Yeah, it's not about how many likes, comments, views, subscribers you get. No. It's about the kind of impact that you create. I received a couple of messages today when I made that WhatsApp status. For those who are in my contact list, a few of them, they told me, Suryadeep, I've already entered the meeting room and I'm waiting. I'm so excited for today's session. You see, the beauty here is all you have to do is share, and the right people are there waiting for you to share. And that's how my public speaking journey started. 2019, I took a year off. I didn't really take the entire courses series. I was just going through consuming the courses passively. But from May, June, July, August, that's when I started observing other people speaking. And from October 2020 onwards, I started making videos. I used to make 3 videos every single day in that close private Facebook group. And that just turned on and on and on. I continued it for 4 months. And that's when, I mean, think about it. If I'm making 3 videos every single day, will I improve? Yes or yes. There's no other choice. I have to improve. Now, the thing is, we stop. But that day, I said to myself, if I can make 3 videos every single day, so can you. So the first promise that I want from you is that I am not asking you to make 3 videos every single day. No. Make 1 video. Where will you make? I'll get there. But just make that commitment to yourself today itself. The way you want to grow, the way you want to voice yourself out, make that commitment. Type C in the chat box if you are going to do this. Then I'm not here to play around. I'm sure you are not as well. I mean, there are more than 50 people in the house right now. You're here to learn. Make that commitment, not to me, to yourself. You're going to make 1 video at least. However it is, whether it's right, bad, good, bad, doesn't matter. I'm going to show you where to make a video so that people won't judge you and all those things at the end, right? Now, once this happened, then I realized, okay, I've been learning, I've been implementing, I've been growing, I've been becoming better with each passing video. How about I create that entire thing together and I just start sharing? And that's when I remember I just had this wonderful opportunity where I invited a couple of people. I just put up a WhatsApp story. Hi people, I just went live on WhatsApp in my story. Hi people, I want to conduct a webinar on all the learnings that I have had over the last 6 months. I want to bring it all together and I want to talk to you all for 30 minutes. That's it. Okay. Now, before I proceed with the story, let me ask you this question. How many contacts do you have in your WhatsApp? Come on, bring it up in the chat. I'm also participating here with you. Let's bring it up in the chat. I got right now 221 contacts. Yes. How many contacts do you have? Yeah, 500. Okay, 441. Come on, bring it on, bring it on, bring it on, bring it on. Okay. Now think about it. Look at those contacts. Okay. If you are making a WhatsApp story, how many people do you think can show up? I mean, don't answer this, just think. Even if I take 10% of all the numbers that you're getting, right? 987, 98, 600, 60, more than 300, okay, 30, more than 1,000, 100. If you conduct a webinar, do you think at least, okay, let me just take, not even take 10%, 5% will show up, isn't it? And that's exactly what happened with me. When I conducted my first ever webinar, surprisingly, 68 people were there. I was conducting the session over Zoom, and the date was somewhere around January 22nd. Yeah, 2021. That's my 4th month into the public speaking. And people were blown away. Suryadeep, whatever you're sharing with us is just priceless. Nobody does that. And that's exactly what I did. And it's so simple. When you are going through something, it's much easier to share, isn't it? Rather than just create some content or copy paste and then share. Like right now, I don't have any script. I'm just sharing right from here, from the heart. How many here right now can feel my energy? Just type E in the chat box. Let me see. Let me see if I'm really able to connect with you from here or not. No scripts, just connection, just sharing, just giving everything away. Yeah, there you go. So your second task will be make that WhatsApp story. Just make that WhatsApp story, create a closed WhatsApp group and make that entire story. Hey, I've been working on myself for the last X number of months, and I want to just share everything away on a 30-minute live session. Please join me. Here is the WhatsApp group link, and just see how many people show up. It's crazy. And just spend time with them. Now I started conducting webinars, and it's so crazy. One day I decided, well, if I'm conducting webinars, so I started conducting webinars from Jan all the way till April. Once in a month, I used to conduct a webinar. How many people would show up? 12, 15, sometimes 30, sometimes 18 right now. Right now, as you can see, right, 55 people showed up. So that's the way that it would happen. People would show up. Then I decided one day, well, that's what I want to share in this segment as well, right? My first team building and earning. So what I did is, see, if you want to create a webinar, obviously that is going to include a lot of behind the scenes work, right? You have to post those messages in the WhatsApp groups. You got to create a flyer, a poster. You got to make a video and edit the video. All of these things you have to do, right? All of these things we have to do. So I just made another WhatsApp story that, hi people, I need some help with my webinars. Who all will be willing to help me? And I'm going to pay you a percentage of whatever profits I earn from that webinar. Guess how many people showed up? 4. Now, obviously, my then business partner, presently my wife, Yogeshwari, was already there, but there were others who showed up. And they decided, well, how about we all get together? Now, back then, my mentor was offering an entire training program. And in that entire training program, he was literally giving us step-by-step blueprint on exactly training the entire thing. Now, he was charging 1 lakh. Did I have 1 lakh? Heavens, no. But when I made that story, I wanted to test whether people are willing to invest with me in the project or not. And they did. 5 people did. And we became a close-knit family. We started conducting webinars. 28th May was our first webinar where we are pitching a product to people. What is the product? I'm going to meet people every week and I'm going to start selling them some kind of a skill. What are the different skills we sold? Law of attraction. We sold, I taught them law of attraction, communicate with your soul. I taught them time management, productivity, peak performance, ultimate success formula. A few of them are right now here in the session itself. It's powerful. The pricing I kept was nominal 1,999 for 3 months. Guess how much money I made in that one webinar? Pick a guess. Come on, put up in the chat. Let me see. Pick a guess. How much money had I made in my first webinar? How much do you think? Yeah, come on. 30K. Okay. Yeah. Anything else? Come on, come on. Give me some numbers. Okay. 15K, 20,000. Okay. 60K. Great, great. Now, 5 lakhs. Okay. Okay. Now, how much money did I invest to bring that people? Zero. It's just the connections that we all have. I made 24,168 rupees. My first ever earning. Okay, wait. So just about to fall. Okay. That's the entire earning that I made. 24,168 rupees. My first ever webinar. Collectively as a team, we earned 24,000. Then I thought maybe it's a fluke. It's a fluke. I just decided, let's just continue it. And with each webinar, we started doing webinars every week. Every webinar brought somewhere between 10 to 15,000. What was I selling? I just told you what was I selling. Now, how many of you, see, forget about people paying you money. People will pay you money when you bring value. Does that make sense? I'm going to repeat that. You may write this down. This is just like a game changer. People will pay you if you give people the right value. Yes. So the fact that I was charging so less, people were buying, started giving me a lot of confidence. I grew up, I mean, I was learning from the best on the planet: Tony Robbins, Dean Graziosi, Russell Brunson, Grant Cardone, Dan Lok. They are my greatest mentors. I mean, I've just learned all these crazy skills from them. They will sell programs for $9,997. I mean, imagine, and people are buying. When people started buying from me, I started feeling, oh my God, this is crazy. And just simply sharing my knowledge, the skills that I have implemented in my life, I can actually sell that. Now, I'm going to ask a very, very specific question, and I'm going to give you exactly 1 minute, everyone, to think very, very carefully and put it up in the chat. What is that one thing that you have learned in your life so far? How many ever years you have been in this planet Earth? What is that one skill that you have learned which you use in your day-to-day life, and you know it is going to benefit others? I'm going to repeat that. What is that one skill that you have learned in your life so far? How many ever years you've spent on earth, and you know it's going to help someone else if you teach it to them? Put it up in the chat. Come on, let me see. Just throw some answers there. Throw some answers there. This is a practical session, right? I told you, I'm just not going to talk. I'm not just going to talk. I'm going to make you all do it, because if I can do it, anybody can do it. By the way, I have to give a huge shout out. Just one moment. As you are putting up the messages, Monica ma'am, Hari sir, Ben, Bhushan sir. Oh, Bhushan sir, good evening. Pravat sir, Kadisha ma'am. Okay, Aishwarya is also here. The ones who've turned on your videos, I love you. Seriously, the energy that I get from you all is just next level. Love you, love you. Okay, just check that. Check those links, right? You got Garbha Sanskar, public speaking, fluent English, people management, tarot card reading, numerology, astrology, art of spreading love, meditation, sleep. Now, next question, and this you don't even have to answer me. Can you talk about your journey with respect to this skill just for 30 minutes? Can you talk about your journey, just your journey with respect to the skill just for 30 minutes? If yes, this has to be your priority by the end of the day. Decide how has your journey been, prepare an entire thing, and that's it. Your stuff is ready. You can make that WhatsApp story and you can literally talk to people. That is how you learn, people. You don't learn by learning from a course and just waiting for something, some magic and miracle to happen. No, you first take action, then you continue to correct yourself. When you put yourself out into the world, that's when the real magic happens. You see, right now in my YouTube, there are 272 subscribers. I could have easily made sure that this video, this meeting, live meeting that we are having, it stays unlisted, it stays private. But right now it's being streamed live as a public video on YouTube, even 272 people, and who knows how many more will be watching me. Do I care? I don't, because I know I'm just sharing from the heart. It's crazy, right? All that you have to do is just put that into priority. And that's exactly what I did. After that, now that was May, right? Then I decided, okay, I'm doing pretty good. How about I take my entire journey to the next level? How do I take my public speaking journey to the next level? And then what happened? I joined this community called as the Toastmasters. What is Toastmasters? Toastmasters is a platform where you learn public speaking, leadership, and networking. Yes. Okay. Meanwhile, along with Toastmasters, I also decided, let me start sharing my message in the form of a TEDx speech. Now, before I proceed forward, I want to ask you this question. I gave you 3 assignments so far. Number 1, start the habit of making 1 video every day. Number 2, go make that WhatsApp story, make that WhatsApp group, invite people and speak to them for half an hour. Number 3, find that skill and write down the topics, your journey that you will be sharing with the world, right? 30 minutes journey. How many of you right now are going to work on this at least in the next 24 hours? Click on A. Click on B. If you say, no, Suryadeep, come on. I mean, what are you even saying? I mean, I don't even want to do any of this. Yeah, come on, let's see. How many people are honestly here to take action and not just learn? Come on, let me see. Okay. Perfect. I've stopped the poll. I'm going to share the results. 80-20, right? So that's the rule. Again, eureka moment, people. No matter what you do, 80% of what you do is going to create the results. 20% doesn't really make any difference, right? So, but the 20% of you, well, I'm sure you're going to definitely enjoy what we have in store right now in front. I mean, 80% of you, spot on. Okay, perfect. So now, May month, I did my first webinar. Then came the month of July. I was looking at all these different TEDx talks. I started making some money. I just asked myself, well, Suryadeep, how good will it be if you can start sharing your message with the whole world? Now that is when I got into this whole position of working towards achieving, towards reaching, getting my TEDx speech done. What did I do? I did a very simple thing. Very simple thing. I went directly to this place called TEDx. I'm going to just share my screen to show you exactly what I did. Just one second. There's this website. I'll put this website in the link, definitely. It's called TED.com. One second. TED.com/TEDx/events. If you go to this particular website, and if you, this website includes every possible TEDx event that is there on the planet, that is happening on the planet. So I somehow found out, okay, this is the place where you need to go if you need to find what are the different TEDx talks happening. Then I started thinking, okay, how can I be a speaker? How can I be a speaker? How can I be a speaker? So I just clicked on one of the events and I was blown away to know that every TEDx event has a name. And there is always an organizer. Okay, so if there is an organizer, let me just see if I can connect with the organizer. We are all there on LinkedIn. We are all there on Facebook. We are all there on Instagram. So I just reached out and I just went to LinkedIn. Right now, I'm just giving an example of LinkedIn. And I went there. I clicked the search bar and I typed the name. And there you go. Bingo. Bingo. This particular person is there. All I have to do is just message to him, connect with him, and likewise, I can start making connections with TEDx organizers. Now, if I continue reaching out to such organizers over and over and over and over again, is there a possibility that I'm going to get a hit? Yes or yes? Eyes closed. So the entire month of July, that's exactly what I did. Every single day, I used to apply to somewhere around 20 organizers, 167 organizers. And that's when finally on August 5th, I get one message. You have been selected, but you have been kept on standby as a TEDx speaker for our upcoming event. Now, why on standby? Because the other speakers were either colonels, they were environmentalists, they were startup founders and all. I was just a 24-year-old kid. Wait, yeah, I had turned 25, yeah, with no experience as such. But then when they gave me the opportunity, I spoke on TEDx. And right now my TEDx talk has more than 1,000 views. I started crying. Oh my God, only 1,000 views. I saw TEDx speakers will have 5 million, 6 million, 10 million views. But then again, that same mindset that I spoke about at the start came in. When I started receiving messages, Suryadeep, your TEDx speech healed my depression. Suryadeep, your TEDx speech gave me a new lease of life. It's not the numbers, people. It's the impact. It's not the numbers, people. It's the impact. The same thing across Toastmasters. I joined the Toastmasters on February and I continued to work. Like last year, February, I continued to work. Right now, I've finished 4 pathways. How? Because I had already started the habit of making 1 video every 3 videos every single day. The more you put in the effort, the more results it's going to follow through. I remember a beautiful metaphor that Yogeshwari gave. How many have seen that kind of a funnel? Yeah, funnel where you pour things up and then it goes down and all, right? This whole process of working on yourself and speaking, right? It's just like pouring not water, but honey on the funnel. Honey is thick, right? When you pour it on the walls of the funnel, will it directly go down? It will never go down directly. It'll walk till the end. And then suddenly after some time, at one shot, it's going to flow down and you're going to get so much of results. It's crazy, right? That's exactly what happened with me. Now, then I thought maybe that's all that it is. I mean, that's it. I don't have anything more to achieve. But then I was wrong. I realized how I can now convert whatever I have learned, whatever it is that I have learned, in a form of a course so that I can start making money. Now, making money is not the priority. Sharing my message to the whole world is a priority. Money is a byproduct. How many agree to that? Come on, just type yes on the chat box. Yes. Money is not the priority. Money will keep coming and going, coming and going. I mean, I turned bankrupt in November last year. Just 200 rupees in my bank account. Right now, well, I just checked my bank balance today itself. It's 58,000. Crazy. Without a job. Just by conducting sessions. That's it. Crazy. Because I don't think about money. I think about serving, just like I'm serving you right now. Yeah. So great. Good to see all the yes in the chat box running in. Good. So what me and Yogeshwari, what we did is we sat down one fine day and we decided, okay, let's just make a Udemy course. Okay. So we didn't really know how to make a Udemy course. But then what we did is we just decided, well, the best way to do something that you have not done before is let me just ask this. If you do not have an answer to any question, where do you go and ask? Where do you go and ask? Yes, I know you ask God. Yes, that's the right answer. Unfortunately, this is 2022 and God has extended its name into the answer that you are seeing in the chat. Yeah, I know that's a pathetic joke, but yeah, that's the answer, right? You go to Google. Bhushan sir is rolling on the floor. Great. Okay, perfect. So you go to Google and then I just simply typed in Google how to create a course on Udemy. The moment I did, I just went down and then that's it. It's there. Planning your first course. I went to udemy.com and there you go. The article is there. When I went to udemy.com, I just realized, okay, let me just show it to you exactly what happened. I went there and I realized, oh, when you go to Udemy, you can teach on Udemy. Wow, this is good. So let me just log in. So I logged in. Wait, let me just, okay, I have to again verify. Just forget that. So when I logged in as an instructor on Udemy, they just asked me for a couple of verification details. And now I can upload my course on Udemy, just like that. So me and Yogeshwari, we had a long conversation. And here's a very interesting thing. Okay, I want you to do this exercise with me right fucking now. For those of you who don't mind my swearing, even if you mind, I don't care. I swear because I want to make sure that I'm firing you up. Okay, I want you to do this exercise with me right now. Okay, let's do this together. This is exactly what I did with Yogeshwari. You all have chosen that skill, right? That one thing that you can talk about for 30 minutes. Okay, now give me 3 steps that you took in order to learn that skill. For example, if my skill is public speaking, the first thing is learn the fundamentals, learn the alphabets, Number 2, start speaking, making videos. Number 3, create a social media accounts and start making videos everywhere. 3 steps. You don't write this in the chat, just type it in your notes, okay? If I ask you to write in the chat, it'll be over. This is a very quick exercise. 3 simple steps. Let me just take a couple of examples and let me just give you those ideas, then you'll be able to understand. Investing. How did I even get started with investing? What are the investments that I did? What kind of returns have I made? 3 steps. Okay, leadership. What is leadership? How did I even get started with leadership? What are the leadership principles that I follow? How has leadership transformed my life? Okay, meditation and sleep. What is meditation? What is sleep? How have I got to know about meditation and sleep? From where have I learned meditation and sleep? How has it transformed my life? How can I impact the same about the world? You see how simple it is? Can we all get these 3 topics? Yes or yes, right? Come on, put it up in the chat. Can we all do it? 3 steps, right? 3 steps. Now, every single of these 3 steps, you're going to include 1, learning a concept. Number 2, an action step. Number 1, concept. Number 2, an action step. How many videos do you have right now? A total of 6. Create 1 introductory video, 1 conclusion video. That's it. Your course is ready, people. Congratulations. You have made your first course. I made my first course in how much time? 48 hours. How much time did you take? 5 minutes. Seriously, I'm jealous of you guys. Very, very jealous. See how easy it is? Now, all you have to do is make the videos, upload them in Udemy, and then click the publish button, and your course is launched. Whether you are sleeping, whether you're awake, someone at some part of the planet is going to consume your course and is going to learn. Okay. Again, Bhushan sir has asked for the repetition of 3 steps. Just find 3 steps in whichever skill. Step number 1, how did you even get to know about the skill? What made you start investing your time, energy, or money on that skill? Step number 1. Step number 2, what are the techniques and methods that you have learned with respect to that skill? Step number 2. Step number 3, how can someone learning that skill from you, that skill, learning that specific skill, have an impact in their life? How did it impact your life? See, simple. Okay. So can we have a mind map or something so that we can have the structure? Don't worry. I mean, you'll be getting all the mind maps and stuff. Just don't worry about it. Okay. So all that is taken care of. Don't have to worry. Okay. Now that is exactly what I did, what I started going through. And once I did that, we started creating the entire courses. And right now, 12 courses on Udemy. Not just that, presently, right now. Now that was what? That was July 2021. This is February 2022. I am creating courses for 5 companies. 5 companies, courses. It's so simple to create courses. Maybe I'll be training you all on a future webinar on how I create courses in less than an hour. Okay, it's crazy. Then what happened is I started earning passive income. Every month, 2,000 to 3,000 I will earn exclusively from Udemy. Now I need to work a little bit on my marketing skills so that more and more people buy my Udemy courses. I'm just in the process of learning that. But every month, 2,000 to 3,000 keeps coming in my bank account, and that feels good, right? How many people present here would like that extra 2,000 to 3,000? That is a bonus again. The messages, the reviews. Suryadeep, your course has changed my life. That itself is priceless, isn't it? Just type I in the chat box. Who would love that? Both reviews, positive reviews, as well as messages. And what are you doing? You're simply sharing your message to the whole world. Crazy, right? And I started doing that. But then I decided, well, even that is also not enough. Even that is also not enough. I want to take my life to the next level. Okay, I want to take my life to the next level. And that's when I realized, well, just one second, let me put the screen in this way. Yeah, that way it'll be easier for you all to see as well. Then I realized, well, something crazy happened with me. And that is, I got into this whole state of lethargy. Whole state of lethargy. This happened to me January this year. I already have courses. I already have created workbooks. I've already created so many courses. 2 times I've spoken on TEDx. Let's just take it easy. I mean, let's just conduct webinars and all those kind of things, and let's just do that. But then I decided I realized I got into this whole procrastination loop. Procrastination loop. How many people here have faced any of this kind of scenario? I have everything. Why do I need to work hard? Just type yes in the chat box. Let's see. Or type me in the chat box. Yeah, ME. Type me in the chat box. Let me see. I already have everything. I already have a stable job, stable income, good wife. I mean, good kids. I'm spending time, good friends and all that. Why do I even have to work hard? Why do I even have to share my message? Why do I even have to do it? And that's when bankruptcy hit me. I told you, right? November last year, I was hit with bankruptcy. I invested in this thing called cryptocurrency and trading. I did not learn the skill. Somebody who had learned the skill, I invested my trust along with my money on that person, and she broke me into pieces. Took every single penny that I had, just 200 rupees left in my bank account. I had two options. Either I'm going to jump from the 4th floor, this building, as you can see in the background, right? Beautiful. I can either jump or I can work on myself. I decided the latter. That's why I'm here right now. I went on a 30-day challenge. 30-day challenge. How many people here follow me on YouTube? Come on, show me some hands, or just type I in the chat box. Let me see. Yeah, I in the chat box. Those who follow me on YouTube, yes. If you've been following me on YouTube, you will see there's something called as the I mean, I just love this. It's called breakthrough. Okay, beast mode, breakthrough. Like, how can you continue to conquer your fears? Every single day I started making a video on every action step that I was taking. Okay, it's that commitment, the 30-day commitment. Never ever, I'm never ever gonna just wait. I'll just actually show this to you, so you'll get to know what am I talking about. Wait, 1 second. Yeah. So if you go to my YouTube, yes, if you go to my YouTube, this is my channel. 1 second. Where is it? Just 1 second. Yeah. If you go to my channel and if you click on playlists, there you see 267 subscribers. Wow. Okay. Now, if you scroll down, yeah, becoming unbreakable, 24 videos you can see there, right? Becoming unbreakable, this one, and then carve your legacy. Every single thing that I was learning, I just poured it all out. And within what happened? Within 30 days, I had 52,000 rupees in my bank account. 52,000, that's consistency, people. What did I do? I simply made a video on YouTube, and that was my new channel. The previous channel that I had was blocked for some reason or the other. I created a completely new channel, and this is my 4th month, 267 subscribers. If you go through my videos, not even in a single video I ask people to subscribe, not even one. I will never tell you to like. I'll never tell you to subscribe. I'll never tell you to like, share, comment, and all the nonsense. You will never see any icon popping up that hit the subscribe button. No, I don't do all that horse shit. If you like my content, you are going to be here to go through my videos. That's my belief. It's a belief in the work that I do. And that's why I think right now, there are 50 plus of you here. It's just, we are already 45 minutes into the session. It's crazy, right? That's the kind of impact that you can create when you decide to share your message. It's crazy. Now, if that is what has worked for me, right now I want to just show you what are the things that you can literally do that can work you completely out, because that's what we want to do. That's what we are here to learn, right? We're here to learn how to voice yourself out. That's the name of the workshop, voice yourself out. Now, I want to throw a challenge at you. For those of you who want to take a snapshot of this mind map, please do. Okay, you can definitely keep this entire thing with you. Just 1 second. Yeah. This entire mind map, you can keep it with you and just go through. I'll also take a screenshot and snap it. I have a challenge for you. The first challenge is, as you can see over here, I want you to kill your procrastination by going through a 30-day social media challenge. 30-day social media challenge. Here's what you have to do. Whether you have a Facebook page or not, I don't really know. I don't even want to know. In your Facebook profile, that's it. In your Facebook profile, release one video every single day for the next 30 days. What are you going to share? Just what have you done in that day? What have you learned in that day? 30-day challenge. I challenge you. I dare you right now. Throw it on your face. Do it. Don't do it because I've thrown the challenge on you. No. Do it because it is your fucking responsibility to share your lessons, your learnings, all the challenges that you've had in your life, the lessons learned from those challenges out with the world, because somewhere, people, somewhere, someone needs that message, needs that learning. How many are with me in this? Come on, just type C in the chat box if you're ready to take up that challenge. And I don't care whether you're good, bad, whether you stammer, you're fearful and all that. Fuck all of that. You deserve to put your story out there on the planet. Again, I love that, Manas sir. Just look at that commitment from Manas sir. How many C's are there? It's definitely going to do it. You're going to change. You're going to observe massive, massive shifts in the paradigm just when you decide to take that challenge. Now, that is how you voice yourself out. Perfect. But then I just started asking myself, okay, this is something that I already have in plan. I mean, I've just given you my entire story. How about I create something for myself, not for you? I'm very selfish, by the way, very, very selfish. I'll create something for me that's going to work for me, and I want to earn some more money through speaking, right? That's what I'm doing right now, right? I'm speaking. But then I decided, well, Suryadeep, enough of being selfish. If you are doing something for yourself, take the responsibility of putting it out to the near and dear ones. You all right now, the ones who are here, you're my family. That's why you're here. I mean, you could have done literally anything right now. This is a Thursday evening, but you are here at almost 10 o'clock listening to me. Means that we genuinely have some connection, right? So I just decided, okay, how about I create a 3-month challenge for me, and then I extend it out to you for you to join. How would that be? Now, how many of you would be interested to know about that entire 3-month challenge? Just type yes in the chat box. Wait, let me just launch a poll. Don't type yes in the chat box. Let me just launch a poll and let me see. How many people would be interested in learning about that 3-month challenge? Click on A. Click on B. No, I'm not interested. I mean, I'm not interested. I know you'll probably sell something and all that. Not interested. Or click on B. Click on A. No, I'm genuinely interested, Suryadeep. I know even if you're going to sell something to me, I know it's going to be worth it. Absolutely. Just bring on the poll, because I really want your permission on this. I really want to know. We've already spent almost an hour together, and I really am very, very curious to know whether you're interested in this or not. Okay, only then I'd be sharing. Yeah. So yeah, I'm still expecting a few more responses, people. Yeah. Okay, perfect. So I'm going to end the poll and I'm going to share the results. 94% of you are interested. The 6%, well, for the 6% first, I have to tell you, it's been an absolute pleasure and honor serving you through this particular session. I'm sure it's been a massive, massive game changer. The recording will be available in my YouTube channel. So thank you so much. You can very, very respectfully drop off. For the 94% of you, I've got something very, very special up my sleeves. How many of you present here right now understand that, well, Suryadeep, you have just shared something crazy through your journey with us right now. But I know deep inside that, well, it is very, very powerful, whatever you've just shared, but there are still more to learn. How many of you believe that? Just type I in the chat box. How many of you believe that there's more to learn? Yeah, more to learn. Yes. Yeah, crazy, right? Now, if there's more to learn, I want to welcome you for your journey of transformation. I told you about my first ever product back in July, right? It was called the Sun's Den Premium Mastermind, where I was teaching multiple skills. But then each week we were charging people something like a 1,999 every 3 months. And that turned out to be a little chaotic, and we were not able to organize everything. And we were working on all these months to create something formulative, something definite, something tangible that can work like magic. And that is what, my dear family, I'm going to be sharing with you today. I want to welcome you to the Confident Communication Mastery. Confident Communication Mastery. A 3-month journey to unleash the greatest version of yourself. Let's go one by one, how this 3 months is going to be. Week 1, month 1 is about foundation. In week 1, we will be having our masterclass, live masterclass, where we'll be learning the basics of communication, effortless structuring, designing your public speaking to elite level, communication skills to elite level. How can you subconsciously magically deliver? How to design your power pose and power phrase. And along with every session, we love doing live intervention and live evaluation session. So in the live session, you are speaking, I'm evaluating you. That way we are growing. Week number 2, it's called Storytelling Mastery. Storytelling Mastery is when you will be learning the 4C blueprint of instant storytelling. You'll be having 40 ready-made stories in that session itself. You're going to create a unique story bank, and you're going to learn how to share stories and combine stories and then share a message. Then, of course, you will be having another live intervention and evaluation. Week 3 is about garnishing your communication. You're going to learn something about the Albert Mehrabian formula, understanding the content and research bombshell. How can you include statistics and include that in your daily communication? You're going to learn how to master your tonality. The fact that I'm being so energetic right now and you all are attentive, you're going to learn all of that. Then comes to subconscious expression juice, meaning how can you use your expression so that people are going to connect with you? And then, of course, using your emotions with the emotion connection hack. Every masterclass is going to follow up with live interaction, intervention. What is intervention? What you learn is what you practice. Only when you practice, you learn it. I'm not just training you, not just one-on-one thing. I mean, it's crazy. We'll be in a group and we will be learning every single thing together. Now, in case if you have any questions, make sure that you are keeping all your questions. I'm going to be answering each and every question today. Okay, so keep all your questions. Evaluation, every time you speak, I'm going to be evaluating you. And that happens on a weekly basis. Okay. Finally, week 4 is Advanced Communication Punch, meaning I remember my mentor, Dan Locke, taught me, if you want to learn a skill, don't learn the basic skill, learn more advanced so that you can cover the basics up as well. So not just communication, I'm going to teach you negotiation, winning arguments, subconscious manipulation. There's some pretty confidential stuff that has helped me completely. And that is something that you're going to be learning. Selling your ideas to your loved ones, to your personal and professional life. Gain and pain seesaw. That's how you will be learning how you can inspire people to buy from you. Not just your courses and all these things, but also your ideas, your concepts, your beliefs. Okay. Live intervention, live evaluation. Week 5, we move into month 2. In month 2, what we do is in month 1, you already learned the fundamentals of speaking, right? Fundamentals of speaking. What are you doing is the live masterclass happens once in a week, but you are all guided to a private Facebook group about which I'm going to talk about more. But first, let's just go through the 3-month journey first. Month 2 is when you already learned communication. Let's take it to the next level. Let's go to TEDx. In week 5, you're going to be learning. I'm going to be guiding you through a hypnotic trance where you will be able to find your TEDx story. You're going to learn the value and intention tool where you will know what are the values that you want to deliver. What is that message that you want to deliver? My values are love, compassion, and empathy. And that's something that I always radiate through my sessions. I don't have to work very hard because it just comes naturally from me. You're going to be creating your own YouTube channel. For those of you who have, for those of you who have not, you're going to be doing that. Story, message, value, bomb. You're going to be learning this one big strategy. Every single time you speak, it's going to give you at least a minimum of 50 views. That's what my statistic is right now in my YouTube channel. If you go and check, minimum 50 views within 48 hours of releasing the video. And it's just been my 4th month into YouTube. Again, a live intervention session and evaluation every single time we meet. Now, the week 6 is pretty interesting. We'll be learning the attraction magnet template, meaning you're going to be learning this whole concept on how to design a template so that you can use that. It's more like a resume for the TEDx organizers. You're going to be putting all your YouTube links together. You're going to be learning what is that idea that is worth sharing. That's the tagline of TEDx. You're going to be doing a call to action workhorse, meaning if you're speaking, what will the people learn? What will the people take away every single time you speak? And you're going to find your why. Why do you even want to speak on TEDx in the first place? Again, intervention session and Q&A. This is when after 6 weeks, we are doing a complete Q&A and you get to answer. I get to answer all your questions. Intervention session, again, practice. Now coming to week 7. Week 7 is speech creation formula. I'm going to teach you the whole technique in which your speech is going to go viral. Okay, every time you speak, lots of people are going to feel inspired. Audience connection framework. Every single time people go through my content, they know that they feel connected. How can you learn that as well? I'm going to teach you how can you create an organizer's list. And I'm going to give you a 15-day action plan in which within 15 days, I guarantee it, if you follow it, 15 days, you're going to get your first TEDx slot. First TEDx slot. Along with that, we have live intervention. We have a live speech audit. You'll be preparing a speech. I'm going to be doing a live speech audit. I'm going to check and I'm going to let you know. And then, of course, the template that we worked in the last week, I'm going to be helping you create that entire template together. Now, week number 8 is crazy. It's called the social media outrage. How do you create an entire content so that consistently you're going to create content over social media and you're going to allow, it's more like compound interest, right? The more you create content, it's going to show up the results a couple of years later. Creating a content calendar. I'm going to teach you how simple it is to create content simply over Zoom. Right now, you see this, right? This particular thing, I'm just so blessed to share this. This is a virtual background, yet it looks so good, right? It looks so real. And this is exactly what I use to create my videos. It's that simple. I'm going to teach you exactly how can you all do it as well over Zoom. All that happens on week number 8. And I'm going to teach you how do I categorize my speech? How do I use choreography in my speeches so that every single time I speak, maybe a keynote speech and all, it just works wonders for every single time. Again, we are going to be going through the speech audit, presentation audit, and also the intervention session where we are working together. Now, intervention session, again, I cannot stress the importance of intervention session. It's a game changer. That is when you the metal hits the road, literally. You get to implement whatever we have learned in that particular day. Week 9 is turning your knowledge into a product. Now think about it. We're already 2 months in. Third month is what you have learned something or the other for the 2 months, right? Something or the other. You will be able to learn whatever you have learned. How do you turn that knowledge into a product? What is the niche? How to define your story to success? How can you break down that story to success strategy? How to get your Udemy account ready? How to generate leads? How to generate leads? I mean, think about, I'm going to give you a very honest statistics here. Which means somewhere down the line, I have not invested in any ads or anything. You all are here because you wanted to be here, isn't it? Yeah, but if you want to create some kind of an offer or something, you need to have your advertisements running. You need to have all those videos rolling in, and every audience who comes in, you need to spend a minimum of 50 rupees for every audience. Only then they come here. But I'm going to teach you a technique in which every single time you create some kind of a webinar and all, you will have leads flowing in. This is the power of connection. Not business, connection. There are 46 of you who are here right now because there is a connection that you feel with me, isn't it? That's what you will be learning as well, how to connect with your entire audience with the lead generation template. And then, of course, you got live intervention. You are actually doing it. And then we do a niche auditing. You find your niche. I help you fine tune and all of that. And the live Q&A, because this session is going to get you a lot of questions, I'm sure. Week 10 is your course creation strategy. I'm going to teach you how can you create your entire course curriculum in just 2 hours, complete course. I'm going to give you a complete Zoom masterclass where you can record your entire courses only through Zoom. All the courses that I've created is recorded only through Zoom. And then I'm going to be training you on how to create bonuses and CTA mastery. CTA is call to action. How can you inspire your audience who have been through your course to take the next step with you? Maybe a coaching, maybe a high ticketing program, something that you can give them more value and you can build more connections with them. Again, we do the live intervention. We do the live video audit. You make videos, you send it to me. I'm giving you my feedback and stuff, and Q&A as well. Week number 11 is course packaging masterclass. You've already started making the videos for your courses, but then you have to frame it together in Udemy, right? How do you write the right descriptions that attracts the right people? That's what you're going to be learning in copywriting masterclass. Target audience identification. How do you target the right audience? Facebook group marketing hack. There are so many Facebook groups across the planet. How do you create messages so that more and more people connect with you, and you can organically bring people into your webinars or into your courses, guide them to your courses through Facebook group only? Again, lead nurturing formula. If you have a WhatsApp group, how can you use that WhatsApp group to bring the people more and more value? So all that entire thing you're going to be learning in week number 11. Again, we do an entire course audit and the live intervention, live Q&A. And the last week, that is week number 12, third month. Now, month 1 was about foundations. Month 2 is about credibility. Month 3 is about earnings. You start making money by the time we finish group week 12, because that's where the grand finale happens. I give you an entire social media fan following hack. See, I'm going to tell you something very honestly here. And I'm sure a lot of people will never ever share this, but I want to just be very open and honest with you. I'm not someone who has millions and millions of followers. I don't. I have 300 followers, 300 plus followers on my Facebook page, 11,000 followers on Instagram, which surprisingly happened because of the kind of content that I was creating. YouTube, 265, you just saw 265 subscribers. But I know genuinely, every time I create content, they are going to just embrace every single time that I say. Yeah. Then if that is what happens. Now, how much of time commitment do you really need? Every week, the masterclass that we're going to be going through, the masterclass will be of 90 minutes. Other than that, all you need is just 15 minutes a day. That's the time commitment. 15 minutes a day, that's it. Okay. So that's how the whole process is going to be. Learning, action, learning, action. Okay. And then, of course, I'll be teaching you the whole process of how to do one-to-one coaching. One-to-one coaching is something that has been giving me a lot of money. I've earned somewhere around 1.5 lakhs just in the last 1 month since I started the whole one-to-one coaching. I train people on how to go to TEDx through my one-to-one sessions. I've been earning really big. I'm going to be teaching you exactly what are the strategy that I use. Calendly masterclass. Calendly is a software through which you can book appointments, put all the pieces together. And then, of course, we do the awards distribution. We have a virtual party and we plan the journey ahead. All of this is in the 3-month journey. Now, that is, having said, before I share all the prices and everything, I just wanted to know how many people here are fans of gifts. Type I in the chat box. Come on. Type I in the chat box if you are a fan of gifts. I wanted to make sure that this, even if you're deciding to join, okay, whether you decide to join or not, I wanted to make sure this is like like the game changer, right? I mean, all that you need to do is just be a part of this. That's it. Okay. So just for today, we have all these gifts for you. An online course, The Art of Impromptu Communication. You're going to learn the step-by-step tool on how you can speak instantly, literally. Master the structuring every single time you speak, TOSL tool, and you're going to learn how to speak like a king. 4,999, absolutely free if you choose to join today. Second course, Unleash Your Superpower. You're going to learn a toolkit for instant success, 5 fundamental questions to ponder upon, making sure that every single time you speak directly from your soul. 4,999, absolutely free if you choose to join today. Ultimate Success Formula. This is my most favorite course of all time. You're going to learn the psychology of beliefs, how to raise your standards, decision-making tool, strategizing tool, the ultimate guide to boost your community. This itself is priceless, crazy. 4,999, absolutely free for you if you choose to join today. Constructive feedback mastery. I mean, so many of us want to give feedback, but the other person will misunderstand. Somebody gives us feedback, we misunderstand. Here, you're going to be learning how to give a quality constructive feedback, how to give quality commendations, recommend with compassion, so that every single time you tell someone this is bad, that is bad, they're going to take it as a blessing, as an honest feedback. Okay, you're going to learn something that is called as a sandwich technique, and you're going to learn how to make sure that you're ending every conversation on a high. 4,999, absolutely free if you choose to join today. This is a big one. This is one of my most favorite courses of all time. Intuition Mastery. You're going to tap into your higher self. You're going to learn how to harness energy from your hands. You're going to unlock the tools of the mind, and you are going to radiate the best version of yourself. Just tuning in, that itself is life-changing, right? 4,999, absolutely free for you if you choose to join today. Crazy. I'm going to get to all the details. Don't worry. I'm going to give you all the time to think and all those things I'm going to do. Don't worry about it. Okay. Next, this is again a great course. It's called the Master the Art of Flow State. Flow state meaning if you're working for 2 hours. Now see, I work Just 6 hours a day. That's it. And in that 6 hours, I do actually 16 hours a day of work. That's the only reason I've been able to do everything all the way from 2019 to 2022 in just less than 3 years. This is one course that completely transformed my life. This is my skill. Peak Performance Masterclass, box breathe. I'll teach you a breathing technique, and you're going to learn how to save 4 hours of distraction every single day. 4999, absolutely free for you if you choose to join today. Now, persuasion. Oh my God, this is like a game changer. If you're going to be selling your courses, you need to learn how to build trust, how to give more value, how to make sure that people are communicating with you from one line to the other line, from the beginning of the conversation to close. You can literally sell anything, anytime. This is exactly the techniques that I use. And I'm teaching you that. 4999, absolutely free for you if you join today. Now, this is another very big one. Vocal variety. Okay, how many people are keeping account, by the way, how many bonuses we are having, right? The bonuses itself are crazy. Here you're going to be learning how to express yourself completely wholeheartedly, how to attract people, simply creating a personal and professional credibility simply with your voice. And that mesmerization hack, that's something that has helped me create so much of impact through my speeches every single time I speak. You're going to learn all of that. 4999, absolutely free for you if you choose to join today. The art of body language. How can you use your entire body to speak? Speaking like a king. All it takes is 4 seconds to grab someone's attention, and you're going to learn how to do that. 4999, absolutely free for you if you choose to join today. Power pose and power phrase, that itself is a complete game changer. You're going to learn all of that. Okay, art of storytelling. Again, creating an instant story bank, delivering your message uniquely. Here I've taught this great thing called as subconscious attention grabbing hack. That itself, you're going to learn every single time you share a story from your life. Every listener is going to feel connected. 4999, absolutely free for you if you choose to join today. Now, this is another game changer. I mean, I love this. This is the first ever course that me and Yogeshwari created, the one I told you about, right? In 48 hours, we created the entire curriculum. And then we started, this is a 10.5-hour course. Along with the course, you get a dream book, an action group. This is our flagship course, 4999. We give this to you for free as well, completely for free. All of this. We decided what would be the price. Well, the Confident Communication Mastery, the last 3 batches, it was sold out for 20,000. But along with the bonuses together, as you can see, 75,000. But obviously, I'm not going to expect you to pay 75,000. Here is something that the crazy thing that I have for you right now. Now, before I share that, I have to tell you something very important. Okay, I am only taking 10 students for this 3-month challenge. Only 10, not more than that. Okay. I'm going to do something crazy that I have never ever done before. And that is available only for 10 minutes. I'm going to do something. I'm going to give you that offer. It's just like The Godfather. I'm going to give you an offer that you cannot refuse. So I'm going to just expect that 10 of you can just straight up sign up, because after that, we won't be taking any more. Okay. So I hope you all are ready. If you're ready to know what is that offer that I have for you, type I in the chat box. Come on, let me see some fire up. Those who are willing to really do this with me. I'm just giving you 75,000 worth of value is what we're going to be doing with you, right? Now, here's the thing. The offer is 9,999, but you do not pay us 9,999. No. Only for the next 10 minutes. Before I share that final, yeah, I got some more bonuses for you if you choose to join today, only for the top 10 people who sign up. You're going to be getting access to all of these things, a private Facebook group where you will be practicing, evaluations and hand-holding. You're going to be getting my personalized hand-holding, like-minded community, which I feel is priceless. And for the students who have worked with us, they know how powerful it is. Every course, every session is going to give you a handbook and a practice notebook to work with, and a 24-hour WhatsApp support. That itself is priceless, people. And I'm going to give you some more things. Today, if you choose to join, you get to be a lifetime member for all these courses. You get the lifetime recordings of all the live sessions. You have a lifetime association with us, with Sun's Den. And that is 50,000 a year, but we give that to you for free. And here's the big one. Here's the last big one. We give you one-on-one coaching call, meaning for the 10 people who sign up, Monday and Tuesday, I'm going to be doing a 30-minute one-on-one clarity call with you to tell you what are the steps that you need to follow through. 3 months, you're going to be getting 3 one-on-ones. At the end of every month, we do a one-on-one to check how much progress have you made? What are the action steps that you need to take? What are the areas that you need to work upon? We do that thing one-on-one. It's crazy, right? Now, that's all that we have. And another very big one, this is again just a personal thing. You get access to all the future courses that I create, whether it's on Udemy, whether it's on Shine projects, wherever. You are my closed community. You are like my dearest family. Now, the total price, this is a final offer, okay, available only for 10 people. Only the 10 people. After that, we have to close. All you have to do is pay $999. Pay $999. Scan this particular code. Pay us $999. The rest of the money, the total price is again $999. I just showed it to you, right? $999 is the total value. Okay. And that's only for the next 10 minutes. You have to pay us $999 to book your slot because we have only 10 slots. The remaining money, we are together for 3 months, right? 3 months and beyond. The remaining money, you can pay us in 3 installments. What will be those installments? That up to you. You have to pay us 9,000. You can pay us 3,000 over the next 3 months. You can pay us maybe 4,000, 5,000. That's up to you. You have 2 months. That is the entire month of March, entire month of April, to pay us the remaining amount. Okay, and we are going to be going through the entire session. Now I'm going to start the clock. What do? You can go to this particular number that is given in the screen and pay $999, send a screenshot to the same WhatsApp number, or you can scan the QR code, pay $999, come back, and we're going to do Q&A. Send the screenshot, okay? Otherwise, I wouldn't know. We will be getting you added into the closed WhatsApp group. Okay, this offer is only available for the next 10 minutes. Let me start the timer because we need to respect time. Okay, you got to send me the screenshot, otherwise I won't be able to know, right? Now, let me start the clock and let's, okay, just 1 second. I think yeah, there you go. So the clock has started. Only for the next 10 minutes. This particular offer is there. Okay, just for the next 10 minutes. Keep asking your questions in the chat. Okay, in case if you have any questions, I'm very, very available to answer all the questions. So the total fees is $999. $999. Okay, that is 10,000 minus 1, and you have to pay only $999 to book your slot. The remaining amount you can pay it over 3 installments over the next 2 months. Now, timing and duration of the week. So the live masterclass will happen every Thursday at 9 o'clock. Every Thursday at 9 o'clock will be the live masterclass. Every masterclass is going to last 90 minutes. 90 minutes. Every Thursday 9 p.m. Indian Standard Time will be the live masterclass. Then after the live masterclass, we send you to the WhatsApp, we send you to the Facebook group, where in month 1, we are giving you topics based upon whatever you have learned, and you are making videos in the group. And guess what? I've just added to you, right? Live evaluations. I will be giving you video evaluation every single time you speak, me and Yogeshwari. Video evaluation. So every video that you make, we are evaluating you. So there's no way that you cannot learn. Where do we register for the course, Aishwarya? You just have to pay this particular amount, and this is again available just for the next. Wait, let me just see. Yeah, just for the next 18 minutes. That's it, right? Now, crazy. Okay, all you have to do is just pay $999. Send us the entire screenshot. We are only taking 10 people. Just 10 people, not more than that, right? So let's just. Now, yeah, just 7 minutes. In case if you have any questions, please drop them in the chat. We are asking we are answering all the questions. So is this training live or a recorded one or a mix of both? A live masterclass is a live training. So once a week, what we have done is we are giving you somewhere around 12 online courses, right? Every week we meet live for 90 minutes. Then throughout the rest of the week, I am meeting you across the Facebook. So now in Facebook, every single day, I'm going to be coming live for 15 to 20 minutes where you can ask me questions based upon the daily assignments that you have to do. What is the time commitment? 15 minutes a day. That's it. So every week you join the live session, then you go for the recording courses, the recorded courses, the online courses you have to go through. We'll be giving you the entire assignment and all those things, right? So it's a mix of both live recording courses, but the evaluations will be live. The action taking, you take action, I take action. And I'm never ever going to do this ever again. Okay. This is the only reason I did this, because I wanted to make sure that you are like, this is a complete no brainer for you. Okay. So please, all you have to do is learn the entire thing and make sure that you're sending the screenshots. If you don't send the screenshots, I won't get to know whether you are really doing this or not. Now, that entire thing is going to available for the last 7 minutes. After that, the offer is going to close and I won't be able to help you. Seriously. Okay. So all you have to do, $9.99. And the moment you pay $9.99, the first one-on-one call we are having on a Monday or the Tuesday. Okay, that's the, I'll be giving you my schedule. We're going to be having our first one-on-one call straight away with that itself. That's the whole program that we have in store for you. Okay, so let me just see. Yeah, less than 6 minutes to go, people. If there are any questions, you can please feel free to drop them in the chat. Now, for those of you who are thinking I'm going to pay tomorrow and all, I won't be able to help you, because like I said, this whole course has been sold for 20,000. And I charge people somewhere around 25,000 for my one-on-one, 15,000 for the TEDx training. And I've already charged 30,000 for someone for course creation and all those things, right? We're giving you every single thing absolutely away. Only for the next 6 minutes, it's available right now. In case there are any questions, you can definitely feel free to ask me. Now, this is the number that is there. All you have to do is, I'll just give you the entire framework once again. The first month is when you are working on your communication skills. So the first month is called as your foundation. Month 2 is you're working on your TEDx, your social media credibility and all those things. That's when you're generating a lot of leads, you're getting some fan following. The last month is you creating your first online course, and you are going to be making money from the 3rd month itself. If you follow all the steps, the fact that you're going to be making the investment within the 3rd month, you will be literally able to earn that back itself. Okay, that itself, you will be able to do it. So that's the whole thing. So let's just go through. Another, I hope I answered that question, sir. Just for the next 5 minutes, and I'm only taking 10 people, right? So the moment I see, in my message right now, I just got 2 payments already. Okay, 2 of you have already given. Thank you so much. I will be checking the details after the program. Okay, for those of you who still haven't sent the screenshot, 2 is done. Just 8 more seats, people. Just 8 more seats. That's it. And then we won't be able to help you any further. So now, just still less than 5 minutes to go. Congratulations to those who have joined. I just have to know your name. I'm not able to go through, because usually I don't do this. I don't go through my phone during the live webinar, but since right now today we don't have any of our team members available, so that's why. Yeah, so less than 4 minutes to go, and we still have just 8 more seats. I think 2 of them have already paid, so just 8 more seats. That's all that we have. Now bring it on. Okay, bring it on. If there are any questions, just ask. Okay, fantastic. Manas sir has signed up, so thank you so much, Manas sir. Amazing. Okay, brilliant. So that would be a payment done. Congratulations. Thank you so much for believing. We're so blessed and fired up to get started with you. Crazy, amazing. Thank you so much. Okay, Tana has also paid. Okay, so Tana is probably the second person who has paid. This is great. Okay, so now, as you can see, and I got exactly 3 payments right now. So which means any number to send screenshot. Yeah, the same number, sir. This is the same number where you have to just save that number in WhatsApp and just send it. Just send the screenshot there itself. We got exactly 7 more seats. You cannot pay 500 rupees right now. You got to pay 999 to book your slot. The remaining money you can pay across the next 2 months, right? Next 2 months. We're giving you so much of time. That's the least that we can do. Okay. So tomorrow, even if you pay, we won't be able to help you. I'm so sorry. This offer is there only for the next 2.5 minutes, as you can see in the screen, right? Once the alarm bell goes on, we won't be able to help you. 3 slots already done. I'm still waiting for 7 more to fill in. I mean, after 10, see, if 10 slots are over, then we won't be able to help you. 10 slots are over, we won't be able to help you. That's the thing as well. It's great. Perfect. That is just amazing. It's and again, an absolute pleasure for those of you who have been here. It just really means a lot. Now, what you have to do is just scan the QR code and go to that, save that particular number. You can pay over Phone Pay, Google Pay, Paytm, whichever it is. And the timing right now is less than 2 minutes. It's crazy, right? Less than 2 minutes. Less than 2 minutes is what you get. And now the one-on-one call, obviously, you will be getting right on Monday and Tuesday. So it's like crazy. I remember the last 2 times I did one-on-one calls, I charged 5,000 each for each one-on-one call. Okay? That's 1 hour duration. You're getting a 30-minute of clarity session. Straight away, you get started from Monday itself. Okay, so you got, okay, there you go. I got another 3 more. I got 3 more payments. So right now, crazy, I got only 6. Okay, wait, 4 more seats. That's it. 4 more seats available, people. 4 more. That's it. Okay, and then we won't be able to help you out. So less than a minute to go. I mean, my nerves are really fired up. Okay, I mean, right now I really don't know how to react. But after this timer is off, people, even if you pay, I'm going to respectfully have to return your money back. That's what I'm very, very particular about principles. So we did say that we're going to have 50 students. We did have 50 students. And after that, we closed the meeting room. And now just less than 30 seconds to go. Less than 30 seconds to go. Okay, I got Manisha ma'am is in. Congratulations. Thank you so much, Manisha ma'am. Going to be fired. Manas, yes, I received your payment. I got the payment from Vandana ma'am. Thank you so much, Vandana ma'am. Congratulations. Welcome aboard. And of course, I got I got Tanay, and I also got, so that means just 2 more seats left. Just 2 more seats, right? Manas sir, congratulations. Tanay, congratulations. Welcome aboard. Just 2 more seats. And how much time do we have left? Oh, less than 5, 3, 2, 1. And well, whew, that was quite something. Quite something. Now, it's been almost more than an hour that we've been together. And right now, for those of you who are still here, I want to tell you something from the bottom of my heart now that the webinar is over. My funds were completely down. Right now, I have somewhere just 15,000 in my bank account. And I did not know how I am going to survive for the next couple of months, pay the ones who are working with me, pay the rent and all those things. I was almost crying a couple of hours back. And then this idea popped up. I just want to give my everything. If I do, people are going to sign up. 8 people have signed up. And those 8 people are going to be associated with me for the rest of my life, their life. The only regret that you'll have is that you did not take decision. You did not take the action when you had the time with the flexibility in store. Having said that, it's been an absolute pleasure and honor serving you. It's just crazy because the fact that you have decided to spend this time with me, the fact that you've listened to my entire story, the fact that you are still here, all I can say is I'm probably the luckiest soul on the planet. And to celebrate that, I would like to take a picture with you all. So I'm going to request you all to turn on your cameras. It's been like a great thing. And I want to just capture this moment with you all. For those of you who are here, I just want to grab that moment. Okay. Congratulations to each and every one who have decided to invest. And those of you who haven't, I'm sure there must have been some genuine reason, and I respect that. I really do. So just give me a pose for those of you who are staying here, right? Okay, that's 21 of you. Where are the others? Come on. Turn on your videos, people. We're just going to take a photo. It's just going to take a couple of seconds. Where are you all? Okay, let's do this. Okay, 3. There you go. 3, 2, 1. And okay, thank you. Thank you so much. Absolute pleasure and honor. And all we can say is that it's going to be a life-changing experience. It's just crazy. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. Of course, looking forward to serving you more and more and more. In case there are still any doubts, please, you have my WhatsApp number. Wherever you got the link from, just hop in and ask me some questions. Since we still have 3 more seats. I just checked 7 payments. I received 3 more seats. We can definitely solve your doubts and get you sorted. But after that, after the 10 seats are done, I won't be able to help you. Love you all. And till we meet, this is Dr. Suryadeep. I'm going to see you very, very soon again. Good night. Have a phenomenal rest of the weekend. I'm going to see you very, very soon. Yeah.